As they're coming in.
We're live.
Okay, I won't say nothing else.
Good evening, and welcome to Johnson City High School 2021. Again. Good evening, and welcome to Johnson City High School for the 2021 graduation commencement exercises. First off, it is wonderful to see so many people here tonight, friends and families of the graduates, to celebrate this occasion. I would like to welcome our Board of Education, our superintendent, our teachers and staff, and all family and friends who are able to attend in person, and all those that are watching online as we stream live. A reminder, please keep the middle aisle open for our graduates to exit the football field. And at this time, please welcome Mr. Sam Harris to deliver the invitation.
Thank you for the opportunity to gather here today and celebrate all the accomplishments and talents of our people. We thank you, Lord, for placing such amazing mentors, teachers, coaches, parents, family members, and friends that are our guide us along the way. All our talents wisely and to glorify you. As we enter into our final minutes gathering here as a class at JCHS, thank you, Lord, for having your guiding hand upon us as we journey through high school. Pray that you continue to guide us through this day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Sam. Students, this year has certainly been challenging. Together we have endured masks, social distancing, quarantines, and remote learning. But we were able to enjoy some activities along the way. To name a few, we had Spirit Weeks, blood drives, trunk or treat, virtual art shows, prom coming, food trucks. We saw a return of JC athletics and extracurricular activities, and our football team went undefeated. Making making this school year the best that could be. It was not easy, but through our perseverance, we were able to make it through, and we will remember this year for a long time. We all made the best of the circumstances, and with the help of the teachers, support staff, parents, guardians, we're here tonight to honor your success as individuals and as a class of 2021. I would like to thank everyone who made this night possible. Thank you to our guidance counselor, Mrs. Debbie Reicher, our secretaries, Mrs. Jennifer West and Mrs. Adrian Abernathy, our custodians, Brett Franklin, Will and Ashley Carmichael, Mr. Bobby Locketich, Mr. Cowden, our assistant principal, and all of our administration. We appreciate each and every one of you. Graduates, despite all the hurdles this year, we're excited to come together this evening to watch as you move to the next stage in life. At this time, I would like to recognize our marshals for the evening. These students are the top 4 students academically in the junior class. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Taylor Cockfield. Kylie Hermit. Allie McBride. And Nolan Murrah. Thank you. You may notice that we have several students wearing many different cords and stoles. At this time, we'd like to recognize those students. Students, when I call your group, please stand to be recognized. Students wearing a gold stole signifying the top 10 students in the class, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a white stole as members of National Honor Society, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a blue cord for the FFA, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a Phi Theta Kappa cord, please stand. Thank you. Silver honor cords are given to student council members who have applied for and met all requirements for their work and dedication through service to the school and community. Students wearing this cord, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a red cord signifying the American Red Cross, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a red and black cord for HOSA membership, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a red, black, and white HOSA officer cord, please stand. Thank you. Students wearing a white sash and a CNA pin signifying CNA license, please stand. Thank you. Students that are entering military service after graduation, please stand. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize our 2021 Salutatorian, Mr. Colton McReynolds. Congratulations, Colton. I would like to introduce to you our 2021 Valedictorians, Mr. Cade Cochran, Miss Grace Dodd, Mr. Braden Watts, and Miss Hannah Woolard. Congratulations. Our valedictorians have chosen to share a few words today. Please welcome Mr. Cade Cochran.
Good evening. You all probably thought that I was going to write a speech about goats. Don't worry, I thought about it. However, I figured you've probably heard enough about goats from me for the last year, so I think I'll stick to giving an actual speech instead. We've all waited a very long time for tonight, and ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2021, graduation night is finally here. Through many ups and downs, good times and bads, failures and successes, I think all of us will be able to look back over our years at JCHS with a smile on our face and unforgettable memories in our heads. Some of those memories we can talk about. Others would probably be best left unsaid. From the first day when we walked into our kindergarten classes with a box of crayon in our hands to our last night of high school with caps on our heads, I think I speak for the entire class when I say that our years at Johnson City Schools have been memorable, and the red, black, and white are the only school colors that will always ring true for us. First of all, I would like to thank all of the teachers, faculty, staff, parents, grandparents, friends, and neighbors who helped us and touched our lives one way or another as we have gone through our high school years. Without your support, none of us would be where we are today. As I look back over our high school career, we have made many fond memories that we will forever look back on with a smile on our face. Whether it was winning the homecoming float all 4 years of high school, being quarantined junior year and socially distanced and masked for our entire senior year, the class of 2021 has always overcome. As we sit here tonight, we are all about to embark on a new journey in this crazy thing called life. Some of us will be doctors, some lawyers, some teachers, some will go into the military, and many others will pursue a various host of other careers. The possibilities are truly endless for this class of 2021. No matter the task, no matter the career that we choose, the class of 2021 will always persevere and will always come out stronger than what we were before. I have no doubt in my mind that this class will never stop going above and beyond, and that we will always remember our roots and the good times we had while we were students at Johnson City High School. 10 years ago, as I lay in a hospital bed in St. Louis with a bacterial infection called C. diff, the doctors were positive that I wouldn't make it out of that hospital alive. The thought of me one day being able to give a speech at my high school graduation probably seemed far off and impossible in that moment, but I'm so glad that the Lord had other plans for me and that He personally applied my favorite Bible verse to my life in the days soon after. Romans 8:28 says that, and we know in all things God works for the good of those who love Him and who are called according to His purpose. I stand here tonight as living proof of this Bible verse. Had I not had that near-death experience, how else would God have grown my faith in Him, and what testimony would I have had? Through that terrible illness, He showed me that He will always be there for me, and He will always see through, no matter what lies ahead and no matter what circumstances may come against me. Because I know that God will never fail those of us who have put our trust in Him, I encourage all my classmates to do the same tonight. No matter what obstacles lie ahead, no matter what trials we may face, if we put our trust in Jesus Christ as our personal Savior, there is no battle we will face that He will not in some way work for our good. He has a plan for each and every one of us sitting here tonight, and I can't wait to see how one day the Lord will apply Romans 8:28 to the lives of every single one of my classmates. So as our high school experience comes to a close tonight, let us always remember to reflect on our times here at JCHS. These memories have helped to mold us into the young men and women that we are today, and they will truly have an everlasting impact on our life. The connections we have made with our classmates, teachers, and members of our community will forever serve as a reminder of just how impactful our time at Johnson City High School has been. All the failures that we have experienced in high school, whether it be missing that three-point shot, failing that test, or forgetting to turn that big assignment on time, have all helped us to learn and be better people than what we were before that experience. So to the class of 2021, I encourage you all to never stop striving for the best and going above and beyond, just as we have always done. And always remember that no matter what obstacles and no matter what failures may lie ahead, may we always look back on our time at JCHS and remember that nothing can stand in our way. Look out, world, here we come. Congratulations, JCHS, class of 2021.
Thank you, Cade. Miss Grace Dodd.
Good evening. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone for joining us to celebrate this huge milestone and the start of a new chapter in our lives. There are many sacrifices made this year, not just from us as students, but from many teachers and faculty members throughout the nation. I'd like to thank you all for going out of your way to make this year's normal and memorable. There are many things you didn't have to do, but you did them anyway for us. To, as Borger would say, our friends with units. Thank you for supporting us not only this year, but every day leading up to this moment. Reflecting on the past 4 years, we've overcome many challenges and achieved a lot along the way. These obstacles we faced have shaped us into who we are today. I can remember sophomore year being terrified of certain teachers. I didn't have a class with him that year, but I heard many stories from the juniors in American history class about the school and teaching style. The next year, I entered Mr. Shin's class not knowing what to do. What I didn't realize is that the class would include lots of hands-on activities and we would learn a lot from not doing it. Of course, some of the classwork was pretty tough, but we were taught many valuable lessons between your Americans. One of the things Mr. Shin taught was the growth mindset and failure was the place to stay. I can also remember another new teacher who came to JCHS. I didn't really know who she was until late in the year when I saw her running down the hall and quoting Shakespeare. I thought to myself, she seems fun. While Borger did make class fun, we also learned a lot through her class. We were taught how to create things like meta reflections and independence. We taught appointments, handwrote assignments, we were taught valuable skills that prepared us for life, college, and schools. Finally, I would like to extend a congratulations to Mr. Cade for his retirement. I'd also like to thank him for not giving everyone a class average grade at the end of the semester, like he told us he was going to do on the first day of class. Now, I'd like to leave you with a few thoughts. When I sat down to write the speech, I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to mention the pandemic. I was worried that it would put some kind of label on us, like it would be remembered as the first who started senior year and graduated well. But now I think it's important to point out how we not only made it this senior year, but we've accomplished so much during our journey. Despite everything, our football team went undefeated, our scholarly team won regionals, and we still managed to win our 4th year of the annual home football. We've also grown as people, and this pandemic has taught us to live in the moment and cherish what we have today because we do not know what's tomorrow. I'd also like to remind my fellow graduates to never be afraid of failure. As Winston Churchill once said, success is the ability to go from one failure to another, no loss. So as we begin this new chapter in our lives, we will also continue to work hard, keep trying, that even after everything. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Grace. Mr. Braden Watts.
Well, first off, I'd like to say that there's a lot more people here than I expected. So you're going to have to bear with me on the speech because I'm getting a little bit of butterflies right now. Well, first off, I would just like to say good evening and thank you for coming to the graduating ceremony for the class of 2021. It's my honor to give a few words to this incredible group of students that I've gotten to know over the past 3 years. Over the past 3 years, I've gotten the opportunity to meet all of you guys in the community of Johnson City, as well as this class of 2021. I came the summer of my freshman year, I figured out that I would be moving to Johnson City as a sophomore. As a high schooler moving to a new school, I was really nervous because I didn't know anybody here and I had no relationships with anybody in Johnson City. But I come in on my first day of my sophomore year, and within the first 10 minutes of being at the school, I knew Johnson City was my new home. I had tons of students come up to me, giving me encouraging words and welcoming me to the school, and I can never be more thankful for that. This class is full of people that are willing to help you, and we're always behind each other's backs. This class really knows how to come together, and this past year with the pandemic has really proved that. I would also like to take a second to recognize the community of Johnson City. High school sports, academic teams, and clubs would not be possible without the support of you guys. As an athlete of Johnson City, I can say that there's no better feeling than running out to a crowd full of fans, and that would never be possible without the attendance of the community. And I can never thank you guys enough for making high school unforgettable. Getting to know the class of 2021 over the past few years have been amazing. One thing for sure I can say about our class is that we know how to have fun. Whether we are all about to cry because we know we're going to fail yet another American history test. And if you guys haven't realized, American history is kind of a tough class for us juniors. And the juniors will get to know that as they move on. And whether we're trying to cram in a week's worth of math homework the night before it's due, we always try to find the best out of any situation, and that's made going through high school a blast. Another thing I can say about our class is that we love to find ways to get out of school. Whether that's signing up for a club that we know nothing about, other than the fact that we take a yearly field trip, convincing our parents that we're just too worn out to go to school, or this year's all-time favorite, which I know we all love, the remote learning day. Although all these things may be true, I can also say that our class knows how to get things done in the classroom. We're all very dedicated when it comes time to work, and our class has made many great academic accomplishments. As they've already said, we have regional titles in Scholar Bowl. We've won titles in the ACES team and placed first in many math teams. We also have several girls here tonight graduating with the CNA licenseship, which is a huge deal. That takes a lot of time and dedication. And I think that has a lot to do with the teachers here at the school. All of the high school teachers here at Johnson City have a great relationship with all of the students. They're willing to do anything to help us achieve our educational goals, whether that's coming in before class, coming in after class, or taking extra time in class to help us get where we need educationally. I don't think that you would find the type of staff at other schools that we have here at Johnson City, and I know it's something that we are all very thankful to have. As we all move on to the next chapters of our lives, we will begin to see all of our hopes and dreams come into reality. Whether those dreams may be to go on to college, go into trade school, or just go straight to work. I know that everyone in this class will excel in life. Life from now on will take a lot of hard work and commitment, but I know the class of 2021 has what it takes. I would like to thank you guys for making this high school experience for me unforgettable, and I wish you all the best of luck as we move on into our adult lives.
Thank you, Brady. Miss Hannah Wooler.
I'm going to move this down a little bit, shorter than the rest of this. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Johnson City High School's Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. Since each graduate you were informed that we were given a limited number of tickets, if you're here, you probably had a great impact on me or one of my fellow classmates. I believe I speak for everyone in the sense that we are grateful to have a bit of normalcy to end our high school years. There's been so much uncertainty in our senior year, and many things that seniors have looked forward to for decades, we have not gotten the chance to experience. Luckily, the last few months, things have been somewhat returning to normal. We got to have a football season, which you've heard we went undefeated, by the way, a prom-coming dance, parade, and some award nights to recognize all of my classmates.
She's cute, isn't she?
I'd like to speak a little bit about how this pandemic has affected me and my classmates. It'll be short, since I know we're all sick of hearing about COVID-19. This is the first year
You never know
we've
what's gonna
seeing our
happen.
entire class every day. We started the year only going twice a week. We finally got to 4 days a week. Most, if not all, of our assignments have been online, which leads to seeing my computer screen when I see the sunlight. For athletes, our seasons were cut short or changed to a completely different season. And for us seniors who look forward to such an amazing senior season, it was quite devastating. At the time that I'm writing this speech, the majority of us are completely over-schooled to the point where the most exciting part over the last few months has been playing feet at IHOP. The pandemic has not only affected our academics, but also us as people. I have seen my classmates struggle or thrive with online school, logging into Mr. Schick's Zoom meetings every day last year just to watch Michael and Sam play basketball, taught us that you can indeed multitask. Being the first class to graduate surviving the entire year of this pandemic shows just how resilient we are. And now, when our children or grandchildren complain about going to school, we can use the excuse that we spent our entire senior year in a global pandemic, just like how our parents apparently walked 5 miles to school in 10 inches of snow every day. Now, I'd like to reminisce on some of me and my classmates' favorite memories from high school. From fiestas in Spanish class, winning the class build building contest every year, going to Timo's after school every Thursday with my best friends, and having absolutely nothing to do except go to Target and drive around because our parents decided to raise us in a small town, we made the most of what we had. For most of us, high school flew by. But when we stop to look at each day that has passed, we've grown so much and learned not only from our teachers, but also from each other. That being said, I'd like to thank some people who have helped me and my classmates in this journey. First, Mr. Schick and Ms. Stoltz have been the teachers who have been there for me through everything. They made me know that I can text or email them about anything, whether it be grades or just simply my life problems. Both of them have truly made me a better person and taught me more than just science and history. And also, I'd like to thank everyone's favorite, Miss Borger, for being my biggest supporter. She took a selfie with my poster out front of the school today and sent it to me. Also, I'd like to thank Miss McCutcheon for always being there to vent to. Getting to talk to her was one of the highlights of my day, and knowing I had someone to tell my problems to made school so much easier. And of course, my mom and grandparents for supporting me through every crisis I had during high school. And lastly, all of my friends, specifically LaDonna, because she told me to thank her in the speech. They have been an amazing support system, and I hope we will always stay in touch throughout life. Now it's time for the sentimental stuff. In a few months, many of us will be going off to college, the military, trade schools, or getting jobs. Our families will finally have what they have been waiting for a long time, to turn our bedrooms into a home office. We may choose the wrong major and pay thousands in extra student loans, but we will learn a lesson from this. We should take our time, figure out what our interests are, and enjoy life along the way. It isn't a race, so make the most of every day. We might have to live on mac and cheese and ramen noodles for a few years, but who knows? As we take our last socially distanced walk across the football field, I again thank all the teachers for helping us answer the question of who we are and who we want to be. So we made it, and as we sit here one last time as a class, I want to congratulate all of my classmates for not dropping out. As we go through life, always remember to slow down and look around. Well, to sum up high school, as Michael Scott said, I knew exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had no idea what to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our superintendent, Mrs. Cade Cochran.
Welcome, everyone. It is my honor to take the graduates this evening and recognize them in all their accomplishments they have done. I am so proud of them. Tonight, it is my job to certify all of them as graduates. So, it is my honor and my privilege to certify that the graduates sitting here before you tonight have met the requirements established by the state of Illinois and the Johnson City Community Unit School District Number 1, hereby confer upon them all rights and privileges due them. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mrs. Clark. I would like to welcome our Board of Education President for the awarding of diplomas, Mr. Chris Owen. First row, please stand. Drew Thomas Anderson. Mia Nicole Basenberg. Emily Nicole Bearden. Aaron Gage Belcher.
Come here. Come here right now. I'm coming there.
Jaden Bible. Lisa Jean Burks. Nevaeh Leanne Casanova. Madison Lynn Clark. Caden Levi Cochran. Yolanda Marie Cortez. Annabelle Lynn Curry. Caleb Andrew Curry. Michael Gregory DeJarnett. Brayden Levi Dixon. Kennedy Grace Dodd. Riley Jane Andreezy. Caitlin Marie Fisher. Logan Michael Frick. Aiden Michael Fusco. Joshua Matthew Gibbons.
Come here. Evie. Come on. Run. Run.
Sweet tea or mega snacks?
Second row, please stand. Hunter Gill. Kyle Dean Grant. Wyatt Grant. Allison Page Greenwood. Victoria Ruth Grider. Hadley Ray Brazil. Blake Anthony Galdoni. Travis Allen Lee Hammondry. Samuel Clark Harris. Connor William Hermits. Julia Marie Herzog Mays. Robert Michael Pope. Saraya Noel Hooker. Riley Marie Hoover. Robert Logan Hunt. Dominique Carter Hutchinson. Ashlyn Lee Jennings. Andrew Hardy Johnson. Kelsey Rashay Johnson. Austin K. Jones. Third row, please stand. Jillian Lynn Jones. Madison Kathleen Jones. Noah Kenneth Jones. Sean Michael Kluge. Stephen Daniel Kovac. Jacob Miles Krompetich. Nicholas Ryan Lance. Winter Michaela Rose Lehman. Austin Stephen Lemasters. Jordan Lloyd. Tatum Rose Maynard. Joshua Adam Mays. J. Michelle McCullough. James Colton McReynolds. Lavelle David Neal. Caleb Evans Newell. Caitlin Joe Nichols. Taylor McKayan Norman. Kendall Renee Overturf. Jaden Diane Parks. Fourth row, please stand. Alex Lee Peach. Jacob Allen Peterson. Brenna Jean Pryor. Jolie Ann Briggs. Megan Marie Rogers. Gage Michael Saylor. Gabriel Isaiah Smith. Ethan Tyler Tolbert. Bailey Joe Beach. Clayton Nathaniel Beach. Blake Michael Golden. Abigail Madison May Watkins. Braden Kyle Watts. Briley Nicole Watts. Madison Paige Weber. Russell Winiger. Caitlin Paige Winkleman. Hannah Grace Woolard. Ashton Jet Horak. Nicholas Troy Zukas. Seniors, at this time, please stand. Please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2021.
No, I wasn't valedictorian. You what? That's what, that's what.
Hey, Roy. Thank you. Help, help, I'm stranded. Hey, hit where it says go live, hit end.